Talofa Dr. Johnson. My name is Tautino, and I'll be doing an informative speech for you today. My speech is entitled The Disadvantages of Social Networking. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask you a question. Are you a member of a social networking site? If so, how many hours do you spend on it on a daily basis? A study has shown by Harvard University, that on average, a person spends between 7 to 8 hours on social networking sites, which leads me to my first point, which is time consuming. Here is a chart since 2008 and 2010. Students have spent far more time on these sites instead of doing their homework, reading a book, and doing academic work, which leads to the declining percentage of academic achievement now worldwide. Adults, on the other hand, have spent so many times on these networks that they end up having affairs on these sites, which leads to divorce and many family problems. With all these hours spent on these social networking, it can have one's identity be stolen, which leads me to my second point, which is identity theft. Identity theft results from social networking because on these networks or these sites, people post their name, their address, some people their social security numbers, and others will come along on the same network and steal this information and use it on their own. And this leads to people hacking into their bank accounts and other personal information of people. And some research show that children are the ones prone to identity theft because of the long hours they spend on it on a daily basis. My last point, the most important point, is cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying deals with harassment, insults, name-calling, pictures taken without permission, and threats online. These gossips are sent all over the internet or the network sites, and it offends other people, which makes them commit suicide, which leads to the increasing rate of suicide worldwide. So, cyberbullying affects real lives. So be careful of what you post on the internet. Your name, your social security number, your address, your birth date. All of these stuff will be taken and used against you, and it is your fault for posting them in the first place. Once you post it, you cannot delete it. So instead of spending all the time on these sites, you can do your homework, socialize with your family instead of the internet, because socializing can take place without the use of computer. So get outside to socialize and stay inside to study and be wise. Thank you.